Hey guys, Svitten and Charlie here. There had been a lot of rumors recently when I talked about the closure of my YouTube channel at the end of this year when my contract expires. It turns out that the rumors about the introduction of Beverly Hounslow Staines and Starcross on the 3rd of July are true, and that my 5th 5-year plan video involves me talking about the return of Stansted Airport. Today, this video is the 4th 5-year plan video from Regan Farmer. It involves Oxenholme Lake District and Princess Risborough. So it's heads down and brace yourself for our emergency landing. This had been rumored since I went away from YouTube on the 17th of April with my second 5-month plan video. 2017 will see Ryan Sheckler launch his YouTube channel. Although not a replacement for Svitten and Charlie, Sheckler will become widely contributed to me when I go dark at the end of December 2016. Turns out that my last video will not be called X/No Way Out, but Svitten and Charlie's final video, in which I talk about the things that had been happening over the past 5 years. Like Regan launching his YouTube channel in 2012, and the success of the Gullin Pictures logo in 2013, the Airbus A390 in 2014, the Bentley Bentayga and the Eurostar E320 in 2015, and the British Rail Class 700 and the Mazda CX-4 in 2016, as well as talking about the new incarnation of Top Gear with Chris Evans, which I deleted due to the video being blocked worldwide. I also talk about the upcoming Disaster Zone volcano in New York, which is due to be uploaded in 2035. Disaster Zone volcano in New York is set at the same time as NYC Tornado Terror, with the same jet stream destroying shopping mall scene being used from Jetstream, which has a length time of 8 minutes 16. Though I can't see Category 6 Day of Destruction making its debut until November 2077. I will not be talking about Category 6 in the video because if I do, Thomas and Percy will get me into trouble. 1 year later, in 2018, China will debut. The People's Republic of China is a single-party state governed by the Communist Party of China with its seat of government in the capital city of Beijing. It exercises jurisdiction over 22 provinces, 5 autonomous regions, 4 direct-controlled municipalities called Beijing, Shanghai and Chongqing, claims sovereignty over Taiwan, and has 2 mostly self-governing special administrative regions called MAC and Hong Kong. Covering approximately 9.6 million square kilometers, China is the world's 2nd largest state by land area and either the 3rd or 4th largest by total area. China's landscape is vast and diverse, ranging from forest steppes and the Gobi and Taklamakan deserts in the arid north to subtropical forests in the wetter south. The Yangtze and Yellow rivers run from the Tibetan Plateau to the densely populated eastern seaboard. China's coastline along the Pacific Ocean is 9,000 miles long. Combat in the Chinese Civil War ended in 1949 with the Communist Party in control of most of mainland China. The regime of Mao Zedong consolidated its popularity among the peasants through the land reform with between 1 and 2 million land laws executed. Under its leadership, China developed an independent industrial system and its own nuclear weapons. However, Zedong's great leap forward resulted in an estimated 45 million deaths between 1958 and 1961. In 1966, Zedong and his allies launched the Cultural Revolution, sparking a decade of political recrimination which lasted until Mao's death in 1976. In October 1971, the People's Republic of China replaced the Republic of China in the United Nations and took its seat as a permanent member of the Security Council. Zedong met the visiting Pakistani Prime Minister Zulfikar Ali Bhutto during the latter's one-day visit to Beijing on the 27th of May 1976. Mao suffered 2 heart attacks in that year, one in March and another in July before a third struck on the 5th of September, rendering him an invalid. In 1976, Mao died.
"Cinders and ashes!" cried Tom.
What? This is all part of the China commitment to become a hit again. It's not like there will be a United States of Austria that is not to be confused with the United States of America. And, With China set to become the most popular country since Uruguay in 2014, we think that Paraguay will join Uruguay when Reagan gets back from Dubai. There will also be Eritrea, which will join the Fireman Sam regime. Eritrea will share 99.99% of its components of sister country Somalia, with one or two surprises along the way. Eritrea will feature the Fireman Sam intro, which I will talk about later on, and the logo of Bumper Films Limited. 3 years after Sweden and Jali went dark when its YouTube contract expired, in 2019, we shall see the debut of Princes Risborough. Princes Risborough is a small town in Buckinghamshire, about 9 miles south of Aylesbury and 8 miles northwest of High Wycombe. Wardlow lies to the west and Monks Risborough to the east. It lies at the foot of the Chiltern Hills at the north end of a gap and through the Chilterns. The A4010 road follows the route from West Wycombe through the town and then on to Aylesbury. Since 1934, the civil parish of Princes Risborough has included the town of Princes Risborough and the village of Monks Risborough. It is within the Wycombe district of Buckinghamshire and operates as a town council within said district. The town is overlooked by the Whiteley Cross, though the cross itself is in Monks Risborough. There is a railway station in Princes Risborough that is served by Chiltern Railways, which I mentioned back in August 2015. When Reagan launched his YouTube channel on the 27th of December 2012, Luton Borough Council confirmed that the Henley-on-Thames project will see him upload Weston-super-Mare in 2015. However, after the Joker Chaos Coaster was cancelled, the council announced that the project had been delayed until 2016. This is likely to see Reagan upload movies relating to railway stations such as Henley-on-Thames and Princes Risborough as depicted in the picture. I'm sorry about the delay, but I'm back with Reagan Farmer's fourth 5-year plan after a sudden interruption. Let's talk about 2020 and the dropping of the Fireman Sam intro and ending. This is all sad news if you're a Fireman Sam fan like Reagan, because it appears that Bumper Films Limited has ended its 5-year contract, which had begun at the beginning of June 2016. I'm only kidding, because the intro of the show has been around since the beginning of June, and there seems to be no way of stopping it. The show is notable for the logo of Bumper Films Limited, which seems to be getting a lot of interest because of the synthesized whoosh from the end of Fireman Sam's theme tune. With thanks to the fire service is written in Gill Sans under Bumper Films Limited for S4C. The scare factor for the Fireman Sam version is low to medium. Although the whoosh may get to some, the fact that it's to be expected lessens the scariness to some extent. The somewhat ambiguous nature of the symbol may startle some. The scare factor for the Joshua Jones version is high because the whooshing noise isn't expected and sounds faster. The whooshing noise debuted in Caledonian Road and Barnsbury, in which Thomas the Tank Engine is worried about said station's crazy antics and decides to tell Caledonian Road and Barnsbury to go back in its tracks. He might find something that may help Caledonian Road and Barnsbury remember. Unfortunately, Caledonian Road and Barnsbury ignores Thomas and goes on a Bumper Films Limited related rampage which ends with a whoosh. Have a listen. Does that look familiar to you? If so, let's move on. 2 years after the failed appearance of Princes Risborough, 2021 will see the debut of Coventry Street in London. The street is a one-way street for motor traffic around 0.2 miles long and runs from Piccadilly Circus to Leicester Square via Wardour Street. The nearest tube stations are Piccadilly Circus and Leicester Square. No buses run along Coventry Street, but there is access to numerous routes from Piccadilly Circus and Charing Cross Road. In the 1920s, Coventry Street became a centre for nightclubs attracting clientele such as Edward VIII of the United Kingdom. The Café de Paris opened in 1924 in the basement of the Royal Cinema and became a popular club through the rest of the decade due to the owner Martin Paulson's friendship with the Prince of Wales. On the 8th of March 1941, the Café en Marche of Coventry Street suffered significant damage from bombing during the Second World War, killing 84 people. Coventry Street looks as though it is a piece of dust that has been put in a vacuum cleaner and swept it away. Reagan's email address is reaganfarmer27@gmail.com, and he gets email notifications from YouTube regarding his finished uploads. Like the most recent, The Lakes, which is the sequel to The Hawthorns. There's a lot of 3-view videos from Reagan including The Lakes, Hessel, Stratford, Warrington Bank Key, Stepney Green, Scarborough and Scunthorpe. Scunthorpe was uploaded at 7:53, while Taunton was uploaded at 10:53, which sounds like a rival to the Hollywood Rip Ride Roller Kit Coaster.
But the villagers need their tree.
I'm not sure whether Coventry Street deserves the Fireman Sam treatment without the intro for the show in 2021. It's not like there would be thundery showers for the so-called Islamic State. And, with Greenford due to be uploaded very early in the morning tomorrow, there will also be a Northern Ireland Railways treatment for the Fireman Sam intro when Reagan gets back from Dubai on the 12th of June. There will be Downshire, Titanic Quarter, Belfast Great Victoria Street, Carrickfergus, Jordanstone and Trower Purslane. Northern Ireland Railways will be uploaded on the 25th of June as NI Railways, and we shall see the Northern Ireland Railways name debut on the 3rd of July along with the Fireman Sam intro playing in said railway operator in Northern Ireland. That's the same time as Beverley, Hounslow, Staines and Starcross. Except that the latter three do not feature Work From Home by Fifth Harmony featuring Ty Dolla $. If you look at the next 5 years you will recognize that 2017 will see Ryan Sheckler launch his YouTube channel. 2018 will see the debut of China. 2019 will see the debut of Princess Risborough, and 2020 will see the Fireman Sam intro and ending being dropped completely. And 2021 will see the debut of Coventry Street in London. There's one more thing before I end this video, which is that there has been a mistake in my calculations. The Fireman Sam intro and ending will never be dropped because it was made popular by Reagan at the beginning of June 2016. I live in Luton and I know this town in Bedfordshire very well. Also, the Princess Risborough debut will not happen in 2019 because of the dropping of the controversial Shenfield. It will now happen tomorrow at 4 o'clock in the morning. Since 4 o'clock in the morning is way too early for Reagan to be uploading videos, he will be uploading Dubai, Greenford and Princess Risborough but not South Greenford. Because of Thomas the Tank Engine getting Greenford into trouble for trying to take over Heathrow Junction, which closed in 1998. And because of Ariana Grande becoming Virgin Oceanic's witness. And that's it from me. I am off to Dubai in the United Arab Emirates for 7 days and nights. Until I come back, control will pass over to Ryan Scunthorpe and Stepney, who will upload videos regarding my holiday and me doing fun things. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment and subscribe for more videos like this. Until next time, I am Svidin and Charlie. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.